text. I appreciate good criticism. Very few people dish that out. Because they don't know how to pay attention to anything long enough to offer somebody decent criticism, you know? It's like, I think about it like this with editing. Say you write a book and you get an editor. They'd have to, like, really read the book, you know? I mean, that's what they're paid to do. They're paid to read the book and sum it up in a better way. I think that what I do is authentic because I don't care if I make mistakes, and this isn't about putting on a performance or anything like that. It's also not about attention. No matter what people will say, I mean, if I wanted attention, don't you think I would go on platforms where I could get more attention? I mean, I'm still grateful to YouTube. I know a lot of people bitch about YouTube because of the censorship, but you're going to have to deal with censorship no matter what. I don't know why people whine about that. At least we can bitch about cops, you know? A lot of countries, you can't do that. And they'll just scoop you up and kill you. You know? I do understand that there is a lot of luxury that we have here that most people take for granted. But, you know, I definitely appreciate my artistic freedom, man. And it kills me that, like, most people are just using their freedom to, like, waste away, you know? And I mean, I get it, though. This world is wasting away. So I feel like that's a natural response to that. Because it's like, yeah, when you're the only person in the room that's actually paying attention to anything going on because everybody else is too busy watching their little portable television that interacts with them and tells them how to feel about everything. It's like, yeah, it is a very lonely feeling, but it's like, well, I'd rather be alone than be part of all that, you know? And I'm sure that's how non-religious people feel around religious people. Oh, did you see that car? That was a really cool car. BMW. Fuck yeah. I have a lot of appreciation for the BMW since I drive this vehicle. And who knew that somebody that refers to themselves as trashville would be driving a fancy-ass luxury car made in fucking Germany, you know? It's only because of my parents. I'm paying them for this car, though. So I am working for stuff. It's just, like, I don't have stuff just handed to me. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I still have to pay for it. They hand me something and I hand them a pile of cash, you know? Eventually, when I get it. Aww. That was cute. Did y'all see that dog? There was a dog in the car. It's in the back seat. That driver should have opened up that window for that poor dog. Oh, man. But yeah, it's like... I've spent a large part of my life feeling like I didn't know what to do with it. And I was always writing, and I smoked a fuck ton of weed. Now I wonder if I hadn't smoked a fuck ton of weed, like, if, like, I would have figured out stand-up comedy, you know, piano punk, all this stuff. Like, what if I discovered this shit sooner? But I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that I realized because of the drugs I was doing. You know, like, I bitch about psych meds all the time, but, you know, if it weren't for the SSRI that I was on, I wouldn't have become an alcoholic. And while I know that doesn't sound like a good thing, it's like, it set me on this path of self-discovery and just world discovery. And, I could have just said discovery. But, yeah, like, there's just a lot of stuff that I figured out about the world that I live in. And so it's stupid to have regrets, and it's stupid to be like, oh no, I should have done this and that. And it's like, but if I had done this and that, I probably wouldn't have, you know, gotten here in the way that I got here, and how I got here was valuable too. You know? And I wish that more people had that kind of knowledge, like the bigger picture knowledge. That every experience can be valuable, and you shouldn't beat yourself up about things. I do this channel as like kind of a reminder to myself to like just take it easy, because I'm still doing a lot. And I think it's pretty crucial that we continue to do stuff, even if we don't think it's going to amount to anything. It always amounts to something. If it like makes you have better energy, like, that's something. Like dancing. Dancing is really good for you. What's that stupid ass quote, like, dance when nobody's watching, or something like that? Well, yeah. You'd feel better. I do that still. I need to do it more, honestly. I'm gonna have this whole living room and a fuck ton of jazz.